Most people think that as you get older, you automatically become wiser. That's a lie. I've seen 20-year-olds handle life better than 50-year-olds, and I've seen 80-year-olds still trapped in childish habits. Today, I'm going to share the 5 signs of true maturity, the signs that separate those who live with purpose, peace, and control from those who drift through life without meaning. Stay with me until the end, because the last sign is the one that can completely transform the way you live, think, and relate to others. Are you really mature, or are you just getting older? Let's find out. Part 1. You take responsibility. Sign number 1. You take responsibility. The mature person does not waste time blaming others, society, or circumstances. They look in the mirror and ask, "What can I do better?" Example: I knew a man who failed at a business venture. He didn't blame the economy, his partners, or bad luck. He looked at his own decisions, admitted mistakes, and made a plan to do better next time. The next project succeeded. That's the essence of maturity, owning your life fully. Many people believe responsibility is punishment. It isn't. Responsibility is power. When you stop blaming, you reclaim your energy and your ability to shape your future. Practical lesson: when something goes wrong, pause, ask, what can I control here? What lesson is hiding in this failure? Extra example: a teenager failing in school might blame the teacher. A mature teenager asks, what study habits can I change? How can I take charge of my learning? That shift in perspective turns struggle into growth. And taking responsibility isn't just about work or school. How you handle your emotions next will define how mature you truly are. Part 2. You control your emotions. Sign 2. You master your emotions. Maturity isn't about never feeling anger, fear, or sadness. It's about feeling them fully and choosing not to be controlled by them. Example: I once saw a young woman harshly criticized by her boss. She could have yelled, quit, or sulked. Instead, she took a deep breath, acknowledged the criticism, and asked, what can I learn from this? The result? She gained respect, improved her work, and even strengthened her relationship with her boss. Lesson: emotional mastery is not suppression. It's awareness and intentional action. You are not your anger, your fear, or your sadness. You are the one who chooses how to respond to them. Practical tip: the next time you feel yourself rising in frustration, pause. Ask, does reacting this way help me or hurt me? Then act intentionally. Extra example: a man repeatedly faced rude customers at his job. At first, he reacted defensively and lost clients. But once he controlled his emotional response, he built loyalty, respect, and even received promotions. Emotional control is not just personal, it's practical. Now, emotional control is powerful, but maturity isn't complete without how you treat others. And this next sign is something most people underestimate. Part 3. You respect others. Sign 3. You respect everyone, even those you disagree with. True maturity is not measured by how polite you are to friends, but by how you treat strangers, rivals, and critics. Example: 2 neighbors argued over a fence for years. One finally said, I respect your perspective, even if I don't agree. That one moment of respect stopped years of conflict and created peace. Respect is not agreeing. Respect is valuing the human being in front of you. Lesson: respect builds influence silently. It earns trust. It opens doors you never imagined. When you respect others, you not only honor them, you honor yourself. Practical tip: practice empathy daily. Listen without immediately judging. Acknowledge another person's feelings even if you don't share them. Extra example. A manager noticed a junior employee making mistakes. Instead of humiliating him, she offered guidance respectfully. The employee thrived and her team's performance soared. Maturity multiplies when respect is applied thoughtfully, and respect alone isn't enough. A truly mature person understands the power of patience and delayed gratification. And that's our next sign. Part 4. You delay gratification. Sign 4. You delay gratification. Mature people understand that meaningful results take time, effort, and persistence. They don't chase fleeting pleasure. They invest in their future. Example. I knew a man who wanted success overnight. He jumped from job to job, relationship to relationship, never giving anything time to grow. Meanwhile, his peers quietly built skills, relationships, and reputations, and eventually surpassed him. Lesson: growth over comfort, effort over shortcuts. Seeds planted today grow into the forests of tomorrow. Patience is not waiting idly, it is strategic persistence. Practical tip: when tempted by the easy choice, ask yourself, will this build my future or just satisfy a momentary desire? Choose the path that serves the long-term goal. Extra example: saving money instead of spending on instant luxury, practicing a skill daily instead of avoiding effort. These small acts of delayed gratification compound into extraordinary results. And finally, the last sign, the one that separates truly mature people from the rest, it's subtle, but life-changing. Part 5. You learn from life. Sign 5. You learn from life. Mature people see every situation as a lesson. Failure, success, hardship, all are teachers if you choose to learn. Example: a man failed multiple businesses. He didn't give up. He reflected on each failure, improved his strategy, and eventually built a successful company. His wisdom wasn't measured by his wins alone. It was measured by his ability to extract lessons from every experience. Lesson: life is the ultimate teacher. The mature person turns setbacks into opportunities, pain into perspective, and success into humility. Practical tip: keep a journal, reflect weekly. Ask, what did I learn today? How can I grow tomorrow? Each day becomes a building block of wisdom. Extra example: even simple mistakes, missing a train, a bad conversation, a failed attempt, are lessons. The mature person sees these as data, not defeat. And remember this: maturity is not about age, money, or status. It's about how you think, act, and grow every single day. It's a mindset, not a number. So take a moment, ask yourself honestly, do I take responsibility? Do I control my emotions? Do I respect others? Do I delay gratification? Do I learn from life? If you answered yes, congratulations. You are mature, no matter your age. If not, don't worry. Maturity is learned one day at a time. Share this video with someone you know who is growing. Comment below which sign resonated with you most. And subscribe, because the world needs more people who think, act, and grow like this. Remember, maturity is earned silently through reflection, patience, and consistent action. Start today. Start now.